Okay, hi, ladies. Hi, subscribers. This is not going to be a long live, but I wanted to do this live while this shit is on my mind. And the title is, you know what? I changed my damn mind, mammies. Okay, I changed my mind, and I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna show you why. Why did I change my mind? I'll show you. Okay, we've been I focused on these young girls lately, so that's what I'm talking about right now. Just gonna get this one in real quick. Yeah. Anyway, this is another little ape. He specialized in killing young women. Killed a 16-year girlfriend. There's a couple of clips in here that I want to talk about.
Like this. Like this? No, like this. You can stand up and show me if you want. Like this.
So, we have to acknowledge that someone who amasses this many gun charges uh, and is responsible for the killing of two women and an unborn child needs to be behind bars for a very, very long time for the safety of this community.
This is the story of Desa Ferguson, a 16-year-old teenager who was 5 months pregnant when she was shot by her boyfriend, Lorenzo Larry, age 17. Lorenzo, who had shot and killed another female few months prior, claimed self-defense, even though he fled the scene, disposed of the gun and fled to another state. He told the cops he didn't mean to kill again, but somehow, the gun fired mistakenly when he raised up his weapon after slapping Desa, who got him upset. Desa, who had just turned 16, never knew Lorenzo was a violent criminal until it was too late. Police said both of his victims were shot in the head and left to die in the middle of the street. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Orlando, Florida. Orlando is a city located in Central Florida and has a population.
I swear, every time I turn around, it's a crime show from Florida. What the fuck is in the water? I know it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Black femicide is everywhere, but it's especially something wrong with the water in Florida.
Of 307,573. It is the 67th largest city in the United States and the 4th largest city in Florida behind Jacksonville, Miami, and Tampa. Orlando is considered a safe place overall. The odds of being a victim of violent crime in Orlando are 1 in 111. Desa Ferguson, age 16, was born on October 20, 2006. She is described as a lovely, funny and sweet person. She is also described as a nice, happy, and jovial person. Desa was very close to her mother. Her mother described them as best friends. They did things together.
Okay, just let me put my thought out there about that. If y'all consider yourselves best friends with your daughters, that's fine. But I would consider calling my child daughter is to be a higher honor than best friend. It just depends on how you feel. I'd love for anybody to weigh in on that, but that's just like the best friend dynamic is not working out because it's bringing a child on the level of an adult too quickly.
She was also close to her younger brother. Desa loved TikTok. She was active on social media.
People with black parents out there.
And I want to put out a public service announcement. Mothers, get your daughters off of TikTok ASAP. These girls deserve to grow up in privacy and without the stress or the temptations that come with TikTok. Because the mothers are thinking that this shit is innocent. It is not innocent. They're like absorbing different kinds of beings and entities that's guiding them and telling them what to do once they get on TikTok. BET was the shit when I was coming up. It had everybody under a nigga spell. Everybody wanted to be at the party and do the things that they saw people doing on BET. Now it's TikTok. No, man. Let's get these girls off of TikTok ASAP.
Go ahead and put 10 fingers up. And if your mom has ever said any of these things, go ahead and put a finger down for them. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, I'm not one of your little friends. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, do I look like Boo Boo the Foo? Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, a hard head make a soft behind. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, first of all, check your tone. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, you better stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, you got McDonald's money? Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, well, when we get in the store, don't look at nothing, don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing because you're not getting nothing. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, you better fix your face before I fix it for you. Put a finger down if your mom has
This little girl makes me feel some type of way. I feel so sorry about this story.
ever say you smell like outside. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, I brought you into this world and I can take you right out. Put a finger down if your mom has ever said, I hope you know that schoolwork like you know them songs.
She and her mother.
Way to go, Ocean of Daughters. I was hoping you felt me on that. I mean, this is these beautiful mom, beautiful daughter, but honey, y'all, I'm just putting it out there because I know this is not the kind of talk that a lot of there are a handful of commentators who will talk about this, but not like this. Not without. I'm not ridiculing. I'm not picking at. I'm not trying to shame. I'm trying to promote safety and a change. We got to get off the. I'm sorry, like when we got to get off the internet. If it's showing our face and our bodies and us, I know people don't want to deal with that, but Black women have to get off of the videos, TikTok, Instagram. Fuck all of that. If the model agencies don't want to acknowledge Black women and Black beauty, fuck them anyway. I'm saying something that's not PC.
Mother were both active.
I deserve it all.
See, this is the mom.
Both active.
Right out.
Okay,
Put a finger
I
down
backed
if
it
your
up.
mom has ever said, I hope you know that schoolwork like you know them songs.
She and her mother were both active.
I deserve it all. Baby, I deserve it.
That she enjoyed life and loved those around her.
For a Black woman to wear her natural hair, however that manifests.
Yeah, she looks young.
Why are you not investing in tax liens?
Brad, hold on, bro. You doing the most.
To me, is a declaration of power and of pride.
DeShayla loved her siblings. She attended her sister's games in which she cheered her up. DeShayla didn't know that this world is evil. She trusted and believed the wrong people. Despite how close DeShayla and her mother was, she went missing on August 12, 2022. She disappeared without a trace according to her mother. She was not so sure where she went, so she decided to report her missing. DeShayla was declared missing on August 12, 2022. It would later be known that DeShayla was 5 months pregnant when she was declared missing. Her mother was waiting patiently for her to return, but unfortunately that would not be the case.
That was confusing to me, the way he said her mother would be waiting for her patiently to return. I don't know. I know kids can get out of pocket at any point in time. I don't know what could have been put in place to stop what happened. I don't know if she could have put a tracking device, ping me, pin me, wherever, thing that sends locations. I don't know. I don't know if any of that would have made a difference. They both were big into social media. And from the looks of her mom, I mean, look at her. She's very pretty. I could say a lot about it, but I don't think black women are really capable of really hearing my kind of commentary.
Unknown to her mother, DeShayla had been involved with someone on the streets of Orlando. His name is Lorenzo Larry, age 17. Lorenzo had gotten DeShayla pregnant. This could have been the reason she left home. DeShayla thought she had found true love with someone who was about to be the father of her baby. Unknown that Lorenzo at 17 had racked up enough criminal history a 70-year man could have. He even had a murder charge under his belt. Lorenzo had shot and killed 23-year-old Gemily Pittman. He shot her in her car and left her in the middle of the road where she died.
New at noon, we now know the name of the woman found shot inside of a car in Orange County. We first brought you this story as breaking news on News 6 at 5 yesterday. Deputies saying 23-year-old Jamil Pittman was found in a car in the area of Rio Grande Avenue and Brindley Court just before 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Paramedics rushed her to the hospital where she died.
He admitted to shooting Gemily but claimed it was self-defense, although he fled the scene, disposed of a gun and fled to another state. Weeks after DeShayla was declared missing, investigators responded to the shooting of a young lady. It was later confirmed that it was 16-year-old DeShayla Ferguson. She was found dead next to a vehicle on October 24 outside a home on Broken Pine Circle, just west of Hawassi Road near Clarkona Ocoee Road.
Investigators say they are trying to figure out why the teen was in that neighborhood in the first place, and they are also trying to look for her killer. Deputies say 16-year-old DeShayla Ferguson was found shot to death in front of this home along Broken Pine Circle in Pine Hills Monday night. The teen was reported missing in August after Orlando police say she left a DCF office on Kirkman Road. DeShayla had just turned 16 4 days before she was killed.
I'm horrified, and it's devastating.
News 6 spoke to a few neighbors who were heartbroken to hear the news. This woman told us she heard a gunshot as she was going to bed late Monday night.
For a while, no one was arrested, but after some investigation, Lorenzo was linked to the killing and he was arrested.
Some breaking news out of Orange County. A 17-year-old faces second-degree murder charges in the death of a pregnant teenager.
Jason Guy is here with the details from the sheriff. Jason, what have we learned?
Well, the big news here is a suspect is in custody. This is a case we've been covering of 16-year-old DeShayla Ferguson for weeks now. This is a picture of her. She was killed last month. Orange County Sheriff's Department investigators say they have arrested 17-year-old Lorenzo Larry. He's facing charges of second-degree murder in Ferguson State.
That nappy-headed creature, look at him.
They say she was killed in front of a home on Broken Pine Circle back on October 14th. Ferguson was also reported missing at the time. The suspect, Larry, also faces charges of killing an unborn child because deputies say Ferguson was 20 weeks pregnant at the time of her death. The suspect is also awaiting trial for other gun charges.
Lorenzo Larry said that he never planned on shooting or killing DeShayla Ferguson, but we have heard this before. Just a few weeks ago, we exclusively showed you all documents where a 23-year-old named Jamila Pittman was shot and killed. And Lorenzo Larry said that that shooting was in self-defense.
Panel data tells us in the
This nigga lied.
Two hours.
This is what made me want to do this live. This part right here. Oh, hold on.
More than 2 hours. 17-year-old Lorenzo Larry goes from denial
DeShayla Ferguson, she's dead.
to an apparent confession.
She was chasing me with something, and I was like, stop playing with me, like, and play for it, like, stop playing with me. And like, she like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? My phone just stood. Boom. I was like, yeah.
Only Channel 9.
And black women, black girls and black women, there is something that black women like saying. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? Provoking. It's gonna happen anyway, but to expedite it and initiate it, to hit the button, pull the trigger, basically for these apes. Okay, that's something that it's not instigating. It's making a mad dog even madder, making these niggas crazy. You know, they're already crazy. They already want to kill. But I think she did say, you know, what you gonna do about it? Because that's just how black girls are. I know we're sensitive about our girls, but the reason they're out here wilding out is because everybody's so sensitive to talk about these girls. Because you know we know that they're victims and they're children, but it's hard to hold them accountable. But we have to start holding the girls accountable for not getting killed. I know somebody's thinking you about to say we gotta hold them accountable for getting killed. No, but for the things and the situations that they put themselves in. It's just that because the kids know more now than they used to, so they have more accountability and more responsibility than what people used to have. That's just what it is.
Obtained Larry's video interview with detectives. He revealed he was dating 16-year-old Shayla Ferguson and she was pregnant with his child when he says he accidentally shot and killed her
That's a disgusting lie.
in the head.
Listen to this fact. This bitch. Y'all know I try not to say what I. Damn.
It's not no premeditated murder.
Larry said the teens just had a gender reveal, and the day before the shooting, they argued about the child's paternity. He says they had a separate disagreement seconds before the shooting.
Like this.
Like this?
No, like this.
You can stand up and show me if you want.
Like this.
Larry told detectives.
Why is he? If he, let's say he accidentally shot her, like he's lying and saying he did. Why are you holding the gun like you're ready to pull the pistol, like you're some type of pimp? That was all the way wrong. Anyway, he's really guilty of first degree murder, but they just who holds the gun? Who's holding the gun while you talking to a pregnant child? You see how crazy these? Look at this.
Seconds before the shooting.
Like this.
Like this?
No, like this.
You can stand up and show me if you want.
Like this.
Larry told detectives he thought the safety on the gun was on.
So you've accidentally shot and killed 2 females. Both of them shot in the head. How do you keep finding yourself in these situations? Why do you feel bad about it?
Because my child, and then she's like, it's an accident, a freak accident.
Before
Freak accident. This is his mom hugging him, y'all. And this part made me say, I gotta show y'all this, because even if you saw this, I was like, this is sick. Sick. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna play this clip and watch. Look at how they're hugging.
he's put in cuffs, his mother sees the reality for her child.
Baby. Oh, baby. Mom, you okay? I know you didn't mean to.
He claimed.
Oh my God. Did y'all hear that? Oh my God. Did you see and hear that? God is why I think you feeling where I'm at with that. That was very, y'all put it in the chat. Somebody, what did that make you think when you just saw that shit? Because don't make me say it. It's right here. I'm gonna say it, damn it. Nobody's got it yet. Nobody's got it yet. Come on, hurry. Hit the likes, by the way. Come on, hit the likes and think about what I'm asking you. Hit them likes. Thank you, ER. I was like, I know somebody's gonna get ER. Yes. That's why I was like, you know what? These motherfucking mammies. I fucking changed my mind. You mammy bitches can go back to church. All right, that's what I changed my mind about. I'm go back to motherfucking church and fake it and fake your shit up in there and lust over the same dirty preacher. Look at this shit. This is a damn near steamy sex scene. All those emotions and the way he fell up against the wall. Oh no.
Cuffs. His mother sees the reality for her child.
Baby. Oh, baby. Mom, you okay?
She says it's okay. And my baby, you calling this big-headed bastard a baby? He shot and killed 2 women, lied and said it was in self-defense, and you calling this big punk a baby? She's sick, man. This fucking Mammy is sick. How many people ever had a love scene or seen a love scene where you know, motherfuckers just running towards each other and they meet and then they embrace and then they just that's what that was like. And she's sick, calling him a baby. And that shit is see, that's exposed. Like you said, somebody said the hub son, this is how these women feel about their fucking sons. Okay? My baby, my fucking baby. Oh my god. Oh, it's so erotic. You bitch.
Cuffs. His mother sees the reality for her child.
Fuck him.
Baby. Oh, my baby. Mom, you okay? I know you didn't mean to.
It's okay. I know you didn't mean to. That's what the fuck she just said. These mammies are weird. That's why their sons are weird. That's why all these motherfuckers out here weird. Black people are just weird at this point. Nasty, man. This is some weird shit. Oh my god, my baby. It's okay. I know you didn't mean it. How you speaking for him? They need to start throwing these bitches in the slammer with their fucking sons, okay? Throw these motherfucking mammies in the trash with these niggas. My baby, my fucking baby. I know you didn't mean to do it. You don't know what the fuck he meant to do. You wasn't keeping up with his nappy ass head with his pants sagging down like he's ready to get banged out. Ugh. That was the weirdest scene I have ever. They literally got caught with their pants down. This is how these bitches feel about these motherfuckers that's killing black women every other hour. Every hour on the hour. That's how these bitches feel about them. My baby, my baby, my fucking retarded, ugly, no good black piece of shit baby that can't build anything. He's over here eating, drinking the white man's water and smoking up all of his damn weed and my fucking baby. You bitches go back to church. You hear me? These bitches are getting out of the church, but they need to go back. God damn, fuck them. Just pile up on the same preacher then.
He claimed they argued about the pregnancy and he slapped her at a point. Lorenzo told deputies he thought the safety was on the gun when he pointed it at Desa Ferguson. He said the gun slipped and Desa was shot in the head.
Morning. On Monday afternoon, yesterday, our deputies arrested 17-year-old Lorenzo Larry on charges of second-degree murder.
Yeah, he just repeats the story, so I'm gonna skip down to the last. Oh man, these people are sick, man. God, the black community is just.
The trial for the teenager accused of killing a pregnant girl in Orange County is scheduled to begin in a few weeks. 17-year-old Lorenzo Larry pleaded not guilty to the murder of 16-year-old Desa Ferguson. Today, we're hearing exclusively from Desa's mother.
She talked to West 2's Christina Watkins about her family's loss and how she is now honoring her daughter.
My baby was funny. She's a TikToker, a dancer.
Paula Davis.
See, don't buy that shit. These girls getting on TikTok in the name of dancing. Fuck your dancing on TikTok. I'm sorry. Get them off. Shut it the fuck down. And be ready to go to war about it. You know, if you need to show them my fucking video, I don't give a damn. Let them know what time it is. You're not gonna set yourself up for failure on my motherfucking watch. Not tonight. These little fucking demons out here handling these girls like they're grown ass men. You know, and you notice the top 3 ways they're killing black women? Put it in the chat if you know. 3 ways. Top 3 ways if you notice, and you gotta answer it within less than a minute. Just let me see. I'm gonna time y'all. Don't be waiting. Hurry up. Top 3 ways that black women are being murdered. Come on. 30 seconds. I'm giving you 30 seconds. You got 25 more. I'm looking at the clock. See, y'all need to be, you need some challenges out here. Come on. 15 seconds. See? 10 seconds. Look at this. Look how slow. Get the likes up there, please. I think between Diva and Amarachi, they got it together. Okay, 30 seconds is up. Between Diva, Kika, and Amarachi is shooting, stabbing, and choking. This is deliberate warfare. And no doubt disease comes in there somewhere. And probably, burning black women to death or something. But definitely those are the top three. Shooting, stabbing, choking. You know how cowardly you have to be as a male, can't call him a man, but as a male, to do this much shooting, stabbing, and choking and strangling. You gotta be weak as fuck. Weak as fuck. So when your girls are on these social media sites, you're basically letting them advertise themselves. They're advertising themselves. They are brainwashing themselves. Oh, you ought to get inspired. You ought to really get inspired. Make some changes, black women. Make some changes. Because somebody may say, well, somebody else has to brainwash you. Not really. Just these girls are hypnotizing themselves, through osmosis, technology, whatever.
It's reflected on the special moment she shared with her daughter, Deshayla. She said she enjoyed life and loved those around her.
She loved her little brother playing the PlayStation games. She was always up for anything, anytime. Come on, Shayla, let's ride here. She was my riding buddy.
And I know this woman probably cries some real serious tears, but y'all, a lot of these women are just fucking they just talk about these because people don't really love black women and girls like that. I know people hate to admit it, but even the people who are victims, like once they get over the shock, they just want to tell the news what happened, and it doesn't really matter. And look, she should be very remorseful. I know she is, and I know she was crying, and I know that I wasn't there to watch her cry. But something's missing in this woman right here, y'all. See, we got to be able to identify this shit in other black women. Something's fucking missing, okay?
She was always up for anything, anytime. Come on, Shayla, let's ride here. She was my riding buddy. She loved going to her sister games.
3 months ago, all of those moments came to an unfortunate end. Deshayla just turned 16 when she was shot and killed on October.
This woman, she definitely failed this child, and she's not acknowledging it. She's just she's not in denial. She just hate. I mean, to me, she doesn't seem like she really cares. I know that could be disputed, but that's the way she acts.
October 24th in Orlando. She was 5 months pregnant. Davis says she was at work when she got the devastating call.
I rushed over, and that's when I saw my daughter laid out on the ground.
Davis says she got to the scene on Broken Pine Circle and stared at her daughter's body for hours.
That's what I didn't understand. Like, how are you staring at the daughter for hours did you call 911? Does that make sense? Somebody put it in the chat. I don't get that. How are you staring at the child for hours if she's supposed to be taken to the hospital here?
And that's when I saw my daughter laid out on the ground.
Davis says she got to the scene on Broken Pine Circle and stared at her daughter's body for hours.
That's weird.
I was angry. I was hurt. I couldn't even go and hold her. It's just really painful.
She has to blame herself for a lot of this, though. I mean, it's just if everybody knows to get on TikTok and drop it like it's hot, then everybody should know that this shit is happening. Black girls are getting shot down, killed. Teenage pregnancy is nothing new. All of these are all cliches at this point. So
No parent should have to witness that.
She says the loss has been rough. She's in grief counseling and has a therapist. But
I feel mad at the mom, y'all. I don't know. I'm just tired of this shit.
through prayer and support, she's trying to do the best she can to honor her daughter and her unborn grandchild, who she calls baby girl Ferguson.
And see, because she's a part of what bolstered that appetite in that girl. You know, these mammies are these little girls are shadows. Well, usually the black males are the shadows. These girls are the reflections in the mirror. You want to know about the mom? Look at the daughter.
This mural in Pine Hills is just one way Davis says she's doing that.
It came out so beautiful. We love it. We love it. I pass by it a lot just to look at it.
Now she hopes whenever people see this, they'll stop and they'll think of the memories with DeShayla.
Please remember my baby as the beautiful, loving, caring, funny, talented, dancing daughter that she is.
A very sad ending to a teenage life that had lots of life ahead of her. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of DeShayla Ferguson. May DeShayla's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her. And
it just seems like this girl just wasn't supposed to be that girl. Like her daughter just wasn't supposed to be that girl. Like that wasn't supposed to happen. That girl was not. I don't know. Just when I look at her face, she looks so innocent. You know, not all 16-year-olds look the same, but this girl looks extremely like. Boy, that pissed me off to see that Mammy hugging on her son like that. You rarely get to see the mothers of these killers. Bam, gotcha, bitch. We knew y'all felt that way. I think we got the top two culprits for black women. The most destructive forces are black. Oh, come on, get the likes up for me. Come on, please. And I'm getting ready to go, but I would like for y'all to get the likes up. I think Mammies and Hood Rats, those are my top two enemies of the state. Enemies of the state. Because these Hood Rats are a damn mess. And one thing about Hood Rats is they want to be young forever. They want to be right there with the girl, the daughter. They want to do all the latest things. And I'm not saying every black woman who can dance at a certain age is a Hood Rat, but y'all know what I mean. It's a whole thing that goes with these women. It's a whole thing. All of the cliches were there in this girl's life. Dating a thug, a killer, a thug, a deadbeat, a woman. The nigga was a woman hater. This little girl dealing with all this shit. I mean, a woman hater, thug, deadbeat, criminal, felon. What do they call the ones when they're on the run? Like an outlaw? I don't know. A fugitive. Nigga was a damn fugitive. Deadbeat baby daddy. White woman beater. Yeah. So the mother and the daughter, they could have done without. But the girl was on the fast track. She's on the fast track to going nowhere in Niggerville. And I'm gonna say it so somebody can start thinking it. TikTok as far as the way that black women and girls are using it, typically it's going nowhere fast in Niggerville. We don't need any more. Don't anybody open any more fucking TikTok accounts. This is why people don't. If you don't know and you're new to my channel, this is why people don't like my work, because I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. And I'm not going to let y'all keep playing and gaslighting yourselves and lying to yourselves and playing these stupid ass games, thinking that black women can do what everybody else do and remain alive and safe. That's fucking not true. You know, and they don't like for me to say things in an authoritative way, but I'm going to say it anyway. Get the fuck off of TikTok. If you have videos on there as far as these dancing bitches are concerned, get off of it. The only person impressed is other no good niggas. Because white people, they might put a little something on your video. They don't give a fuck about y'all when you get shot and killed and your daughters and shit. It's black people putting the GoFundMe's up and black people getting putting money in these damn GoFundMe's. So you're not impressing anybody except for dusty ass niggas. You know, I mean, why can't somebody just say it? This is why these bitches don't like my channel. But I don't give a fuck. That hurt somebody's feelings just now. And if you're on TikTok and you got this shit on there, don't feel bad. I mean, you know, just try to connect with my higher intentions here. Because I would rather tell y'all and you get yourself and your daughters off the shit. Close the motherfucking accounts on TikTok. If you know what I'm saying, if it's those type of accounts. Fuck TikTok for that. Everywhere we go, we see black girls holding them cell phones and dancing for TikTok. And then it. Because I'm convinced that the more black women stay on showing the business, black women and girls showing the business on social media, the more the demons are coming. It's and I see how these shady live watchers are, because they want to hear something about black men to the point that it just absolves black women. Black women don't have any accountability. We're looking like we're so innocent. We're just fucking dancing. Why do we have to not dance? And we shouldn't be getting killed. That's true. But when you deal with black people, there's no logic to the shit they do. It's just if you're dancing, they might kill you. They'll knock you up to kill you. They'll hold a gun in their hand and say, "Hey, I was just." What the nigga said? The little nigga said, "I was just." I was in self-defense against a skinny. Okay? You're defending yourself with a gun against a skinny, pregnant 16-year-old girl. These niggas are awful. And I know what a lot of women are prepared to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you can put your daughters in the mind frame of dating much later in life, and if they miss their calling for dating, fuck it then. Because you know what? You're going to sit there and be crying and calling her to see where she is, wondering if these niggas are going to kill her or beat her or why she's not picking up a phone. Do you want to go through that? If her brain isn't even fully developed, you really want to go through that? I can't stand for women to equate womanhood with dating. Stop it. Dating a nigga does not mean you are a woman. We need another way to initiate black girls into womanhood besides letting these perverted, filthy peens play on them. Peens and guns. Exactly. I agree, KP. She said her mother should have been checking that phone, not playing on TikTok with the daughter. Exactly, y'all. I was trying to be nice, KP, but I was like, if I go too direct on them, they trying to keep me with as little views as possible because they know I'm going to say what's going to ultimately hold black women accountable. Because listen, I'll say this too: if black women are not holding black women accountable, and they want to turn these stories into, you know, something to pick on, just like a entertainment thing, then that's because they don't give a damn anyway. I just can't, y'all. Don't let your daughters trick you or gaslight you or guilt you or make you feel sorry for them about this social media stuff. It's just crazy. 'Cause think about it, if that little girl's mom would have considered what I'm saying. I don't know how she met the little boy. I don't remember. They probably said it and I didn't catch it, but get off of there. Get off. Get these girls off of TikTok. All that dancing and stuff is not necessary. Black women made it through life without all of those cameras in front of them and cameras and phones in front of them for all of these damn centuries. We can make it a lot further without them. But you could tell that that woman was not competing with her daughter, but she was sort of bolstering. They like I don't know. I feel like I could see them like. Hmm. It wasn't a healthy relationship with social media for both of them. They were like feeding off of each other's energy in a very bad way. Um. Well, anyway, I can tell y'all know what the problem is. We can't guide the girls because the women are so fucking hard headed and hard headed and hardened. Exactly, God, that's why the black women are just too starved for attention. So I changed my mind. I want these mammies to get their asses back in church because they're getting free out here on these social media sites, and it's not doing black women and girls any good. So get the fuck back into church. That TD Jake shit, woman thou art loose. No, you're not. I say take your ass back to church. Because at least y'all were in there faking it. Instead of all over the media getting blown up and shot. Anyway, this was a live I did today. How we give our power away on a daily. So if you want to join my Patreon, you can. Go ahead, please. Fine. That's great. Wonderful. Thank you. It's about a 3-hour live. I already did that. And because I know how sensitive and picky black women are when it comes to what they are willing to hear and support, I save my best commentary for us in private conversations because I'm not trying to sit here and let black women play these damn games with me about social media and you know different channels and all that stuff like that. I said what I said. I mean what I mean. And I know that I have a different spin on conversations than a lot of black women. Okay. I'm not looking to just put the men out there and that's it. There has to be a balance. And because we have gotten away with not being held accountable, it's going to take us to hold each other accountable. What I don't want, what I don't tolerate is just poking fun just for entertainment. I'm telling you right now that we have to get these girls off of these sites. Instagram, the twin that got stabbed because she gave the you know he didn't see her Instagram, whatever, but they know that you're out there, so they're expecting that feeding, and they want to kill you for being out there. Why leave you alive when they can when you might go tell the world something in social media, or attract more men through social media, through your own social media accounts? It's a lot of reasons why this stuff is happening. Get these girls off of Instagram and TikTok as far as showing them their bodies and photos. You know what? Because if you're a badass bitch, the way to look at it is, if you're a badass bitch, you you're a badass bitch all day, every day, and in real life. That's a real bad bitch when you bad in life, in real life. So a picture is just a fucking picture, if you ask me. It only proves, and they have some kind of app on Facebook that allows you to kind of morph your photo into this other bitch. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't even know how all the shit works, but it like morphs you into this kind of other person, and you look like yourself, but you don't look like yourself. So that's weird, right? I mean, if you've done that, I'm not hating on you, but listen, you gotta be strong to listen to my commentary, okay? Because I don't have time to play games with black women anymore. Game over. How are they doing that when they're morphing themselves? So it's an AI photo thing. That shit is weird. So if you can morph yourself into just any kind of body, any kind of whatever size boobs, whatever size muscles, body, hair, that should be enough to let you know right now. Game over for posting photos of yourself on social media. Because you got to you got to be one with the machine. But your baddest bitch, the baddest bitches are gonna say, I'm real all day. When people see you in real life and you still getting your credit, your kudos, your flowers, roses, the heads are turning, whatever. That's what it is. If people will recognize you, but all this stuff on social media, like I'm just putting it out there to say, maybe we need to start saying black women just choose a different way. I feel like they gave all the supermodels, non-black supermodels, the majority of the credit out here for beauty, and I have always felt like black women are out here getting the scraps. And anybody knows, I did a video with an old black dude talking about. He said, "We as black men we get the scraps." Talking about black women, white men got an old beautiful white woman, and black women and black men get the scraps. But in a way, I see social media as black women having to get the scraps of the attention, because the major media outlets and magazines, and that's where it's predominantly non-black women. So what do black women have? They got the scraps. They have the dangerous personal venues on online sites. And I know white women have them. I know white women are doing videoing themselves in their bedroom, screwing in and stuff, whatever. Look, all of that's there. But it has really grave consequences for black women. So what I wish for black women is that black women just fuck put yourself out there on social media. This is so not popular to say. We can talk about stuff on social media, we can post stuff, but I'm talking about putting your photos and your videos out there. Fuck everybody. They don't need to know everything you do. Who are these people that we're trying to impress? We got our girls out here trying to impress them? Nah. We need to tell these girls, nah, tell them mad set. None of these people out here are that important. We don't give a shit what they think. You will be beautiful. You will be pretty, whether they see that in a photo or not. Most people have dirty minds and they don't deserve to see you anyway. It's a privilege. Teach your girls to have that elite mindset. Let them skin their nose up. Because you know what? There's some real evil people out here, and they are playing like, oh, they are playing on the fact that black women are not getting the respect and the attention that black women crave. There's just so many evil people. And it's a setup. Let these girls know. Let these girls know. No one gives a damn. I don't care if all their friends are white. I don't give a fuck if all their friends are Asian, Hispanic, black, biracial, multiracial. I don't give a damn. Fuck them. They don't deserve to be a part of our lifestyles, our daily lives. Nothing. They don't deserve to know what you had to eat for dinner, where you vacationing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really like, no, that's not what we're not doing this. And like, it's gonna take the grown women who can set the tone without it seeming like we're being old fashioned. See, I'm setting the tone right now. I'm letting you know that shit is low. That shit is weak as fuck. Let a little girl come and tell me I'm old fashioned. She can't do it. She wouldn't be able to prove it. I bet I can prove to her how many black girls getting hunted down and tracked down, black girls and their mothers on social media. I have so many crime stories. I can't get all this stuff on here. I saw a crime show. A black woman, 30 something, went out with her friends to party. She comes home. Ex-boyfriend's hiding in the house. Of course, he kills her right there because she wanted to. I just saw another crime show where chick in Chicago, 30 years old, broke up with a 63-year-old man. She had broke up with him. They only dated for 4 weeks. They knew each other for 10 years. Broke up. Some of y'all may have seen that story. Broke up. Knew him for 10 years. Dated for 4 weeks. She broke up with him. She went out to party, celebrate her 30th birthday. They had video clips of her dancing. Social media again. She pulls into the I don't know how many days apart it was her party, but when she pulled into her garage, he's hiding in the garage, strangles her to death. When he comes out of the garage, he sees her brother, and he told the brother that she threw her cell phone at him and that he went to the store. Brother left. The mother, maybe woman's intuition, realized something wasn't right, and she went to the garage and found her daughter dead on the garage floor with a tarp over her. I can show you so many situations where they are hunting black women down via social media. In other words, they're getting jealous. They're not getting jealous. It's making them more jealous, more homicidal. And is that what you want? You want to have our girls go out here looking beautiful and posting all of this stuff so that these men can become super obsessed with them. Because what y'all don't realize is happening is these men are seeing social media as your free ticket to advertise your vajay and your beauty. Because they're nothing but perverted whores as men. So they're thinking, okay, she's using this to attract men. It doesn't matter if you're posting something about you and your family, you and your mom, or they don't give a damn. It's free advertisement that they don't think you deserve. You got it now? You won't be able to forget it after I just said this. So that's how we have to let our girls know how it looks to the enemies out here. And if you say, well, I ain't gonna live, that's the whole thing. Check this shit out. I really need to pull this last story up. Y'all gonna stick around if I pull this up? Uh the thing that got me about the Chicago story. Let me find it, man. This is it right. Woo. Check really the fullness of the Chicago story that I was just telling y'all about. All right, so y'all gonna stick around and let me share this. Okay, how many likes do I have? Because if I'm just talking to myself and y'all not gonna support the channel, just y'all know I don't try not to be. I'm not being rude to y'all. It's just something I have to say. 102. Okay, let's go higher than that. Okay, keep going higher with the likes. YouTube is not gonna let my channel get so big anyway. So your likes are free. They're not gonna hurt anything. All right, let's get one more story up and then I'll try to wrap it up. See, this is the thing about this story that I just showed you. In order to save the girls, the women they got to give up the D. And they got to give up social media as far as the temptations. The temptations. And if that doesn't happen, these girls are doomed. Because if they don't have women that they can look up to who can show them the ropes and say, hey, you know what? You're too good for that shit. And when you tell your girls that they're too good for that, make sure that the girls don't tell other people that they're too good. Just embed that thought into their minds. Make sure they know, but don't tell other people you're too good. And that's why you're not there, because now you're attracting another kind of demon. That's what, we got to give these girls their dignity and their protection in private, so that we can't have them repeating things that we say. See, I can say it on social media, but if you say it to your daughters or your girls, they can't be saying shit. Okay. Swear the secrecy between the two of you, because it's a lot of people out here who want everybody to have this hive mindset, and it makes people mad when you try to be different. They'll get mad anyway. It'd be better if they said, well, my mommy doesn't let me get on social media because I'm a child. That would be the safest response. And they could just say, or I don't know, I just don't have one. Those are safe responses. But if you say, well, I'm too good to get on social media. My mom said that it's for low ghetto ratchet hood rat bitches pick me's. They're coming for your kids, so we're not gonna let them. We're not gonna let them come for the kids. We're trying to get a few of these kids safe to safety here. And okay, what was I? I was gonna show you one more thing. I know, right? Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's save a few kids' lives tonight. I don't mind if you don't mind. Let me get this banner out of the thing. Yeah, you have to know what's going to come up next. That's strategic thinking and being a warrior. And I'm giving you just a little bit of my tired thoughts from the goddess realm. You see, it's thinking like a queen, but it's understanding from that cosmic higher level. What's going to happen? If you do this, what will happen? If you do that, what will happen? And so on. And being able to be very strategic about these things. specifically as Black women. And if we do that in a more detailed kind of way, we can pull ourselves out of this, but it's going to take people have to show me respect. They have to listen to me. They have to take my wisdom and advice and know that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And don't get mad at me for that. Be glad at me for that. What? This is ironic, y'all, because the girl was just talking about, and this, I'm showing you this for a reason. It's about Black women not knowing what to say when we show our face, and I'm going to show you this part right here. She got, you're just going to have to hear it. I'm not going to play this whole video, though.
Surgery. He has a disability, so he means a lot to me. And I'm not finna let this young man with a knife at that take anything I work hard away from me.
That woman that you just heard speaking she's the one who's 30-year-old who got murdered by her 63-year-old ex-boyfriend. Y'all, tell me it ain't over, game over with these niggas. Like, we got our 30-year-old girls dating these niggas in their 60s, man. Come on, man. Oh, this is a video of her at her it's called Dirty 30. Well, published in her social media account video. Just look.
This is
You see how these men can be watching y'all shit and then be like, okay, time to die? Yeah, that's it. I'm keeping it straight with you.
the story of Sierra Jameson, aged 30, a mother to a 6-year-old boy who was strangled to death in her garage by her 63-year-old boyfriend, Lawrence Boyle. Sierra was ambushed in her garage by Lawrence, who was waiting to kill her just because she was trying to break up their 4-week-old relationship with him. The first person Lawrence called after committing this crime was his ex-wife, who he confessed what he had just done to. Unfortunately, it was Sierra's mother who discovered her dead in the garage under a tarp after being missing for a while.
I found my daughter's body laid out on the ground. And so I had started crying over her. I'm like, Sierra, Sierra, Sierra.
Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
30-year-old Chicago woman found strangled in her garage.
And now the search is on to find her killer.
This story will be taking us to Chicago, Illinois. Chicago is the third largest city in the United States, with a population of nearly 3 million people. Chicago is home to incredible architecture, a rich museum scene, and gobs of Midwestern history. Chicago has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes, from the smallest towns to the very largest cities. One's chance of becoming a victim of either violent or property crime here is 1 in 27. Sierra Jameson, aged 30, grew up and lived in Chicago. Sierra had been a phlebotomist and the mother of a beautiful 6-year-old boy who not only lives with autism but who also had open heart surgery recently to address an undisclosed medical issue.
Okay, now I'm going to find the part where she's talking to the media. Okay, this is clips from her birthday. Check this out.
A month before the incident, Sierra celebrated her 30th birthday with friends and family members.
See, 1 month before she was killed. See, you can't tell me these niggas aren't tracking Black women.
Say hello. What? Where you at, Cuzzo?
Most people have no.
This is fucking commercial. Hold on, y'all.
Sierra was attacked at knife point.
Okay, so this is she was attacked at knife point in a separate incident. Listen, I want you to tie this together so when you hear her talking to the media, let's get it.
Sometimes around that time, Sierra was attacked at knife point while driving, but fortunately she came out of the ordeal unscathed. Sierra was interviewed by a local news channel about violence on Black women. She shared her experience as the victim of an attempted carjacking.
CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker interviewed Jameson just last month. Her story about violence against Black women. She was a recent victim of a carjacking and shared with us how hard she worked for her family and her son.
And my Jeep, my Wrangler, that was something for a gift for myself because I know how hard I work for it. I know how many sacrifices I've done for my family, my son, because he's been through a lot. My son had open heart surgery. He has a disability, so he means a lot to me. And I'm not finna let this young man with a knife at that take anything I work hard away from me.
Okay, so do you understand that that's not good what she was saying? In a decent nation, that would be good, but in a decent nation, this would not be happening to black women. But what I'm saying is, when she said she worked hard, those are things you can say in private, yeah. But where she ended up going with this, you should be able to say on a news story, I work too hard for what I have, and my son just had open heart surgery, and you know, I do these things for him. I think she felt that by saying that she worked hard, that she has a son who has health issues, that that would gain her support from the public for what she said next. I don't know. I hope y'all follow me. Like I said, a lot of people don't like to follow the way I make you think about shit as black women. So that's what I fucking do. You get what I hope y'all get it. I know some of my regular listeners, y'all get it, but this is not flowing. This shit didn't go well, and I don't know if uh the old man, hell, he could have seen this news clip. I'm probably sure she went home and watched it, and they talked about it, or he knew it was there. She posted it somehow on social media. He saw the shit.
Just last month, her story about violence against Black
Just listen one more time to this.
women. She was a recent victim of a carjacking and shared with us how hard she worked for her family and her son.
And my Jeep, my Wrangler, that was something for a gift for myself because I know how hard I work for it. I know how many sacrifices I've done for my family, my son, because he's been through a lot. My son had open heart surgery. He has a disability, so he means a lot to me. And I'm not finna let this young man with a knife at that take anything I work hard away from me.
Sierra was trying
See that?
to pass a message to her community to do better. She never thought she would end up being killed during a domestic dispute. Sierra was friends with a couple of people, but one person stuck out. Lawrence Boyle, age 63. Lawrence was a very good friend to Sierra. They had been friends for over 10 years. They knew each other well, but things would go further than that when they both decided to have a romantic relationship a month prior to this incident. Unfortunately, that was not a good idea because Lawrence was charged in 2011 with domestic violence and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. A month after his arrest, the case was dropped. Lawrence was also convicted in 1993 of child abuse in North Carolina and was out of prison by 1999. This would come back to haunt Sierra. They became a couple and they started kicking it.
She was a little girl when he was doing all these crimes. See what I'm saying? And like when they met, she was 20. So why are you fucking with a old boy like that? And get the fuck out of here, man.
But after just 4 weeks, Sierra didn't want the relationship no more, so she
didn't want them damn worms.
tried to break it off. That did not sit well with Lawrence.
It didn't sit well with him because he knew he wasn't gonna get his hands on any other pretty young thing again. His nasty ass.
On the day of the incident, Sierra told her mother that she was going to park her Jeep in a garage located in an alley close to her home. Unknown to Sierra, Lawrence was there hiding in the garage waiting for her. Upon parking the Jeep, Lawrence pounced on her and started strangling her with his hands. After killing her, he took her phone and covered her body with a tarp. Sierra's mother grew concerned when her daughter did not return home and did not respond to phone calls or messages, and Sierra's brother went to check on her. When her brother entered the alley, he saw Lawrence closing the garage door and noticed that Lawrence had his sister's phone. Lawrence said she had thrown it at him and left to go to the store. Sierra's mother then went to check the garage herself, where she found her daughter dead under the tarp.
A woman found strangled.
You see? Her mom just seems out of it too. Like, I don't know. These women are out of it. But they kept showing this news clip of her telling the news of the young lady Sierra telling the news about this crime that
autistic would have to live his life without a mother. Also, Sierra, who had recently celebrated
see Sierra's dirty. You see up there on the screen, Sierra's dirty, and at the bottom 30, so that's a dirty 30.
her 30th birthday, was a phlebotomist who planned to soon start nursing school. Sierra Jameson was killed just a month after speaking out about violence against Black women, hoping her story would empower other Black women who had been victims of violent crimes. Assistant State's Attorney and McCord Rogers was shocked as to how he killed her. He told the judge, he used his 2 hands to suffocate the life out of someone he was in a dating relationship with.
New details now about the murder of a
It doesn't make any sense.
Why are you not investing in?
Oh, Brad, you just shut up.
By the CBS2 investigators about a story involving Black women being targeted by criminals more often for certain crimes. She had been the victim of an attempted carjacking in 2022.
My thoughts are that it's like, I don't know why a lot of people want to target young women.
Prosecutors say 63-year-old.
Okay, you see that? She made us. She was already a target anyway by dating him because he's already at a violent criminal. And so she went into detail talking about what women, are going through. I think eventually she would have been silenced anyway. That's just my take on that. But yo, what?
Lawrence Boyle strangled 30-year-old Sierra Jameson on Monday.
Look at that old dirty bastard, man.
Jameson
What was she thinking? What was she thinking?
had gone to her garage to park her Jeep on the
Somebody put it in the chat. What was this girl thinking fucking with this old man? So, please give me something. Put it in the chat. Tell me what is it? What was it? Help. I need help. I need to know. Look at the picture. What did she see? What was going on? I mean, desperate, but why? Oh, God. Mm. Black women, black women, black women. It's too many acts of desperation taking place. It's just too many. And oh, there's something I want to say, but I'm biting my tongue. Courtney said what'd you say, Courtney? She said he gave her his disability check. Oh boy. That's what it had to be that. Y'all, it's bad. Y'all, it's really, really bad. That's why I'm still doing videos, the little bit of, my small channel, because I'm telling you right now, there's no way in fuck Black women would be doing this shit if I had anything to do with it. That man, I mean, that nigga hit the wall. He is not he should not even be in the dating pool for a young Black woman, 33 years younger than him, who's got her whole life ahead of her. She was about to become a nurse. I heard him say she was, I guess, studying to be a phlebotomist or whatever. Another smart young lady. I tried to touch on in in my private discussion today how we give our power away on a daily. Excuse me. I try to chip away at this thing a little at a time with black women because I know black women can't handle the truth. Black women gotta have a man, and we have some of the most no good men on the planet. We have a lot of fucking nerve. A hardened criminal. Oh man, wow, this is sick. But then I also kind of blame it on just the whole American thing. Like, just I don't know, because these white girls, they'll get out here. These Beckys, they'll get out here real quick with these ex-cons too, and these fugitives, and really try to make $1 out of 15 cents. Really, really. Just accept it. You're all dressed up and you have nowhere to go. There's another way of saying it. You're all prettied up. You're all dolled up with nobody to date. Be okay with that shit because I'm sick of black women not dealing with that. Get all dolled up with nobody to date. Who gives a fuck? I mean, do you want your picture to be on a good YouTube and GoFundMe and Black Girl Unlost and all of this shit because you want to be with these dusty ass punks? I mean, really. Damn, but I mean, women are competing. Everybody, listen. Here's another way to think about it. See, fuck with this logic, and you'll get free. The other bitches ain't got no good man either. So if you got one, you ain't got a good one. She ain't got a good one. Well, everybody's equal. This is the case where having nothing, where less is more. So if you have nothing, you have actually a lot more than these bitches who hardly have anything. No man is way better than piece of a man. That's the concept, man. Come on. Revolutionary, yo. This is revolutionizing this shit for black women. Tell your daughters. Get the self-esteem up. Help them out. Let them know that girl over there got a boyfriend, honey, but she ain't got shit. She got a boy who would end up being a batty boy, a thug, a kitten heels, woman hating ass. Come on, no. Prime suspect in Fatal Attraction. Like, you really don't have anything. Y'all not impressing me, by the way. You're not impressing me. See, I'm not falling for this man shit. Because this is what women are willing to die for. And we got our girls out here dying for it. Peen and a gun. These girls are dying for peen and a gun. Or a knife and a party. I mean, either way you go. Before you call him a deadbeat, he'll call you dead. We can't correct the problem and still fuck with these niggas. That's what too many people are doing. They're going to all these crime shows. Oh, yeah, that's so bad. Oh, my God, that's terrible. Oh, they're putting all the sad faces and how fucking terrible. And they can't help but run their ass back to these raggedy ass niggas. As soon as they hit enter, they type their little comment, hit enter, and then they run to these no good niggas that hate their motherfucking ass. How stupid is that? We'll never know if that little chick that I just showed you from Chicago, Sierra, she could have been one of the people that was about to change the game for black women in the Midwest. But I noticed they keep snuffing black women out every time they mention anything and show their face, whether it's in the news or there's this podcaster that Shit, I can't remember the crime show, but there's a crime story about that. Podcaster fucking finally gets away from her no good ass man and starts a podcast. I think she wrote a book. I can't remember. I don't want to lie on her, but he got mad at the stuff she was saying in her healing and her recovery and her healing testimonies and stories. He was hating because he was somewhere watching, lurking in the shadows. They're always watching and lurking. They're fucking predators and parasites. How can they not? They're just weak ass parasites, predators in the grand scheme of manhood. You know, they're not no real alpha predators where they can take over nations and run shit. These are bitch boys that need other men to come in and fix their shit up. You wonder why women like me keep doing videos about this shit. There's too many women that love them, that want to see them get the support that they need to make it to another generation. So they can keep chopping these black women down. I am not here to support black women still supporting these bitches. I'm not here to get women riled up to create a woman's fucking hate group. Okay? What I want you to do is hate the evil, hate the unfairness, hate the stagnancy, hate the fact that black women are in denial. That black women are on some gaslighting, I need some dick shit. If a man ain't at the center of it, a lot of black women are just fucking retarded, y'all. And then when they finally step away from the man, well, if it's not a black male identified woman doing it and she ain't got ran over by five damn trains by these niggas, they don't want to hear it. You know? So keep it up, god damn it. Yeah, these women gonna keep getting the fuck mowed down because they don't want to listen to women like us. Putting their little shit out there every damn vigil you see is weak as hell. Because they're ever learning and never coming to the knowledge of the truth. Oh, I'm gonna go to that funeral. Oh, damn, that's so bad. Sierra, oh my God, I feel so bad for her. That was so sad. My poor daughter, that shouldn't have happened. No parent should have to go through that. And what you trying to do about it for real? Until black women mean it, nothing is gonna change. Keep it up. This is the way of the future for black women. It is what it is. And I'll continue to do something here and there. But I declare black women don't want to support my platform the way that I know that they should. I have some women who support me for all the years I've been doing this shit. And I don't want a super chat on YouTube. I just don't want it. That's not how I want my support. I want you to be an invested patron. But you know what? That just lets me see why black women. See, you never know. The person that you bless could be the person that would have carried us through with a right message and a right word, a thorough word, a thought out word, not a timed word just to get a check. Because I got a job. Y'all didn't ask me that, but I got a very good job. But how I want you to support me is to be a patron. And I want you to support me. You can go to the $5 tier because I know money is everything. It seems like the more money black women make, the more shit is a little funny sometimes. That's fine. But I ain't the one to let you down. And I don't speak unless I have something to say. You understand? And what do I really believe? I actually believe that if black women listen to me, we could have been past this shit 5 years ago, possibly 10 years ago. But people keep hijacking the messages, and all they say is, and y'all gonna know who I say, and I love one of the sisters, and she'll say, She'll say this. Don't be sure to check on your loved ones. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She's a huge platform. But if as far as we gonna get, be sure to check on your loved ones. Listen, ain't shit gonna change. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I like the sister. She says, be sure to check on your loved ones. And that's as political as she can get. Maybe her purpose is different, but sometimes you can do something and be so perfect that you end up not helping anybody. Because when you're dealing with black women, you got just like the women of Brewster's Place. You got a lot of bricks to take down. And checking on your loved ones means it's too late. If you got to check on them, that means it's too late. What else can we do besides check on these dead people? The mother went and checked on that sister Sierra, but she checked on her, she was dead. Why didn't the mother check on her and know that she was dating a old ass beat down convict with a limp dick? I think they are under curse too. That's exactly. I want them to listen, Nikki. She said I still think they're under curse. I do too. She said they are. They haven't changed because they're not supposed to. Maybe they're meant to stay in Blackistan with Daquan. There are some women who are meant to be saved. I don't want them all to be saved, to be honest with you, because they're not gonna do any good in terms of what's happening with black women in reality. They're just gonna end up being statistics and stereotypes. Damn, I be coming with it. But look, everybody's not gonna be saved, and everybody's not meant to be saved. I want this shit to just go ahead and get all. I want all of to let's just get it over with. Okay. But see, the apes are helping with the big overhaul. You know, it's a modern day witch hunt right here. Modern day witch burnings and all that shit like that. Salem witch hunt. And I don't mean witches in the way of what the real meaning. I mean, this to niggas, this is just hunting down bitches. It's gonna have to be it is definitely a purging, but I do believe some women have children who are deserving of support and the outlets that they can relate to should consider that. So I consider women that have kids. Everybody shouldn't go down with this ship, you understand? But a lot of people will. We sat back for too long and we did not stop the misogyny. Now the misogyny has turned into outright femicide on a regular basis. You won't be able to tell these black women to stop dealing with these men. But to be honest, won't have any reason to shed a tear for black women dealing with these men. You have nothing to lose. Because they're going to do it anyway. They're going to deal with these men. You know, if they waste their life away, they get knocked out, killed, shot, stabbed, burned, choked, smoked out, roasted, whatever. That's what they're choosing. And whenever people choose a thing, you get the results of that you chose. So when they say that these women don't deserve these things, what they're not understanding is you get what you ask for. You get what you chose. And when you choose apes, that's what you get. You get treated like an apette. Whether you are or not, I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying you're going to get treated like an apette. Like you're just something out in the wild that they can just throw off the tree and knock off the branch. These women don't want to hear it. They want to stay in La La Land because they gotta wear their lashes and their wigs for somebody. If they ain't got nobody to wear it for, they bitch, they like, bitch, I ain't gonna wear this for you. I ain't got you. Bitch, you in my way. But anyway, I did a live today. This is my second round. I don't know. I just felt like I just can't stand this shit. I just want to be around black women who think a lot more like we do and who see this shit for what it is and who want to continue seeing it for what it is, not for what these mammies and hood rats are making this shit. This is not some this is not like some pity story where we just, oh my God, look at what's happening to those women over there. They happen to look like us. What the fuck? You're dating an old, dirty, worm ping. Limp, dirty, old wimp ass, pimp ass, fugitive nigga. And you 30 years old. Well, anybody could have seen that coming. Because he was going to be desperate. You were going to break up with him. Because one of my favorite things about people dating young, when old niggas date young black women, I've always said, and this is always my secret joke, and I'll share it with y'all. He going to get dragged the fuck out of here. Because young black women do not play with these old niggas. So when an old man trying to make it seem like he's going to get some young, you know what? He going to get got. He going to get played. He going to get left in the dust because these young black girls, that's just how they are. They don't take old men serious like that. So there's no old man that's ever, but now what you have, I'm seeing more and more of these old niggas dating these young girls, young women, and they're killing them. It's like, no, you're not going to leave me. They understand. But anyway, I'm so tired now. I'm going. Listen, y'all have a good night. Go ahead and hit the like buttons. Let's see if we can go all the way up, 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 up. Nobody likes to do lives for audiences that won't hit them likes. Hit them likes, hit them damn likes. Because I like them likes. Hit the likes. And if you feel daring, share some of the thoughts that I have expressed with those that you love and care about. Because my logic is very good logic. Now, you can put it in your own words, but my logic is foolproof. Okay? A lot of people can't touch that fucking logic. My rationale. Anyway, y'all be safe. Just take care of yourself. Don't forget to check on your loved ones. Yeah, and there's the live that I did today. It's in my Patreon. How we give our power away on a daily. Black women forever, and I'm out.